So, who is Condor Travel? Well, we are Peruvian DMC. Right now, we are a regional DMC, but we were founded almost 50 years ago in Peru. Okay, so right now we operate destinations such as Chile, Brazil, Ecuador, Argentina, and as Angie mentioned, also Bolivia through our partners, Magri there. Important things about Condor Travel, when we create new experiences, new products, and we develop new destinations. We have two important drivers in mind that guide us through that process. So the first one is to our commitment to continue to be a sustainable DMC. We are part of the Preferred by Nature certification. We have been holding this certification for the past 4 years, and we are the only regional DMC to have this recognition, which of course can give you a clue and demonstrate how important our processes, and most importantly, what is our positive impact in the environment where we move. Also, we work with local communities. That's another important driver for us. We include several communities. We can actually visit them in Cusco, in Sacred Valley, and we can get to know them. Is also our goal to make them part of the tourism activity so they can avoid other lessive activities in our areas. So just to present you our team, I'm Alfredo, well, in charge of the European market. I'm actually based in Prague. So for the ones that are located in Europe, you can also contact me in the same time zone. So actually it's very convenient to solve issues in the morning and not to wait until South America wakes. I'm Peruvian. I'm really well known in all South America. Also, we have Roxana. She's our commercial supervisor. She works alongside me, and also Fernanda, who recently joined our team as a commercial specialist. And last but not least, Stephen, who is our sales regional manager as well. So the four of us are ready to assist you and help you with any requirement you may have, in this case for Peru. So let's dive deep into Peru. Why Peru is so important nowadays, and why is getting so much attraction and demand from different parts of the world. Of course, Peru, we all know about Machu Picchu, we all know about the archaeological sites, but besides that, we are a mega biodiverse country. We have more than 1,100 types of birds, endemic species as well. We are the birthplace of the Amazon River. So the Amazon River starts in Peru and goes through the jungle in Brazil and ends in the Atlantic Ocean. Cultural diversity. We are home base, of course, of the Inca, but also pre-Inca cultures. One of the oldest civilizations to be discovered is in Peru, in Caral. So that's also a key element when you visit in Peru. And right now, Peru is booming because of the gastronomy offer we have. I don't know if you know this, but right now we have 4 of the best restaurants in the world, and the best one is in Lima. Actually, it's called Maido, which is a Peruvian Japanese fusion, what we call Nikkei, that can actually give you a key of why Peru is so diverse, not only in the Amazon, in of course in terms of weather, but also in the people we have. We have different migrations from different parts of the world, and that actually serve us as a nutrient for our cuisine. And the last point, very important, Peru is very well connected, not only with Europe, but also with North America and South America. Just to give you an example, Peru has like 6 daily flights to Argentina, for example, 3 to Brazil, well connected with Bolivia as well. So Peru is actually a hub. Lima, the main city and the capital right now, is the hub in South America. So Peru has 3 important regions. Okay, so you have here 3 strips in different colors. The first one is the desert is the yellow one, is just in front of the Pacific Ocean. Here you have a coastal desert. Actually, it's the same type of desert as the Atacama Desert. So most of the people probably don't realize that we have a good offer in terms of activities in the sand dunes, getting to know our ocean, of course. And one important just fact, Lima is the second biggest capital to be built in a desert. So actually Lima is built on a desert. So that can give you a clue of where are you going to find here. In the middle, you have the highlands where Cusco, Puno, Sacred Valley, of course, Machu Picchu are located. Here, one of the most important things is just to consider that we will be going up and up in terms of altitude. So Lima is on the sea level, but for example, Cusco, Sacred Valley, they are above 3,000 meters above sea level. So that's important to have in consideration for your clients. And the green part of Peru, this area is the jungle, the Amazon. Almost 70% of the country is Amazon. So with that, you can combine a complete itinerary with different experiences going through the desert, exploring the Andes, and discovering the jungle in Iquitos or in Puerto Maldonado. So for today purposes, we are going to talk about the southern circuit in Peru, which is probably the most famous one, the most visited one, of course, because of Machu Picchu. But here, of course, we have a good demand of clients. So what we are going to see today is we are going to talk about a little bit of Lima, which you can combine with Arequipa, Puno, and then to arrive to Cusco, and of course, go to Machu Picchu. Just to sum up a little bit of the main attractions and main cities in each of the regions. In the coast, you will find Lima, but which is a very colonial city full of art, galleries, gastronomy experiences, of course. But here you also have Trujillo and Chiclayo, which are home of pre-Inca civilizations. The northern beaches, which is a perfect place for the ones that are looking at vacation after their holidays when they visit Peru. The highlands, again, Cusco, Chachapoyas, Arequipa, and Colca, and the jungle, Iquitos and Puerto Maldonado. As you can see, in terms of climate, we don't have that extreme weather as in other parts of the world, mainly, let's say, the cities that we are going to visit. In Lima, in the capital, and all over the coast, we have a temperature that can go from 12 degrees in winter and maximum 30, 32 in summer. In the highlands, you have a little bit more of the rainy season from December till March. And it can be warm during the day, sunny, and it can get cold by night. And in the jungle, that is a place probably where we have more different weather, of course, very humid, very warm. Despite being rainy or dry season, it will be a very warm destination because it's a tropical Amazon. So Lima, I was just telling you a little bit, is the port of entrance to Peru. Here you will be arriving. All international flights arrive to Lima. A couple of months ago, the Peruvian government just opened their renew airport in Lima. So that's a very new, modern, with a lot of things that are make things easier for our clients there. And what are you going to see? As I was mentioning, it's a colonial city, but in front of the Pacific Ocean. So the views you are seeing right now, this is, for example, Miraflores. Miraflores is the perfect district for clients to stay. Here we have a complete collection of hotels, restaurants, bars, cafes. And from there, you can also get to know Barranco, which is the Bohemian district in Lima. Here we recommend a minimum of 2 nights for you to enjoy the city. Then we go to Cusco. direct flight from Lima is 1 hour and 20 to 30 minutes, more or less. Direct flight, we have around 15 daily flights to Cusco, so it's actually very easy to get to Cusco. So Cusco, it was the home base of the Incas. So here you will see how the Spanish culture merged with the Inca culture here, and you will get to see a very different city than Lima, which is a still very, and I would say is very authentic still. Getting to know the San Pedro market, very local. We have tours where we can go there, explore a bit, purchase some fruits, local meats, cheeses, so you can live a little bit of the Cuscanian way of living. You can also get to know different communities in this area, and you will, of course, visiting archaeological sites here. As I was mentioning in the beginning, please have in mind that Cusco is above 3,000 meters above sea level. So what we need here is to avoid heavy meals on the first night and stay hydrated. That's two important elements. I'm Peruvian. I've been in Cusco many, many times in my life. And to be honest, I don't know when the altitude is going to affect me or not. So it doesn't matter on how fit you are, how sportive you are. Actually, it depends on your trip in this time. So best advices, avoid heavy meals on the first night and drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. Here we recommend a minimum of 3 nights so you can get to see and understand why Cusco is so important for Peruvians. So from Cusco, we will be departing to Sacred Valley. Okay, this is very important to understand. If you can see here in the map, Sacred Valley is part of Cusco region. Okay, is let's say it's a district within Cusco region. So to get here, it takes around 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes by car. So what we normally do, and actually to avoid the altitude sickness and help clients to acclimatize them to the altitude, is as soon as they land to Cusco, we took them straight to Sacred Valley. So here we have a great collection again of hotels, and here we will be departing to Machu Picchu. Okay, here is where we have the train station. It's called Ollantaytambo train station. So it's more convenient for clients. They don't need to wake up really early to get the train to go to Machu Picchu. And from here, actually, we can offer horseback riding experiences, getting to know other communities as well, gastronomical experiences too, hands-on activities as well. So it's a great place to stay before going to Machu Picchu. So we recommend a minimum of 2 nights here. And then we arrive to Machu Picchu, the well-known citadel. As I was mentioning, we will be departing by train from Ollantaytambo train station. So in 1 hour and 30 minutes, more or less, we will be arriving to Aguascalientes town, which is the town beneath Machu Picchu. And from there, you need to take a bus that in 30 minutes will leave you at the entrance of Machu Picchu. Of course, Machu Picchu is the most renowned archaeological place in Peru. It was made by the Incas. We have beautiful views here of how advanced in architectural techniques they were, the Sun Gate. You can also try the Inca Trail if you want to try the path of the Incas. That's another activity that you can use to get to Machu Picchu as well. Normally the visit here take you around 2 to 3 hours, more or less. And we recommend at least 1 night here. You can do it as a full day, but just have in consideration that in a full day, you will be traveling around 12 to 13 hours. So it will be a long day. So now that we saw a little bit of the destinations, we can talk about the offering hotels. So we choose here a selection of great properties. The first one is a Real Intercontinental. This is one of the new brand hotels in Lima. This one has a beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean. It's located in Miraflores, a very cozy one. Also, very well located in the heart of Miraflores. So that's a great option. It's a five-star hotel. And if you're looking a more, let's say, family stay, but with all the comfortable things you need, everything you need also well located, you have a Temporal, which is a very nice boutique hotel also in the heart of Miraflores. If we go to Cusco, we have two here, Palacio del Inca, which is a luxurious five-star hotel. As you can see, they have these beautiful plazas. Actually, they have one Inca wall inside the property, so it's very authentic still. Very good hotel. And if you're looking at more boutique style hotel, we have La Casona Incaterra, which only has 6 rooms, for example, so that can give you a clue of how personalized your service will be staying there. So then we go to Sacred Valley. Here also two options. The boutique one is Adenia Hotel. Very nice hotel, family owned, also a boutique hotel, few rooms, less than 20. And on the other hand, if you're looking at more bigger property with pool, sauna, spa, you have Tambo del Inca, five-star hotel, also very well located. Both of them are around 30 minutes to the train station. So it will be convenient to stay in both options. And going to Machu Picchu, we have two options. Incaterra Machu Picchu, which is Incaterra Pueblo, is a very authentic hotel as well. They have butterfly show here, a little bit of wildlife as well. Remember, Machu Picchu is on the entrance of the jungle, so a lot of vegetation around the property. Excellent hotel. And if you're looking at more smaller hotel, more boutique, you have Casa del Sol, which actually has views of the river, the Urubamba River in this area in Aguascalientes. So that was a little bit of Peru. Hope you get to learn a little bit more, not only about our services, but of course about our destinations. Just to give you again our contacts, you can find me on WhatsApp. This is my mobile number, my email as well, and Roxana's information as well. And now I can give the microphone, let's say, to my good friend Pedro, so we can continue with Bolivia.
Thank you very much, Alfredo. Before we continue with Bolivia,
Yes.
Sorry to jump in.
No
Are there
problem.
any questions about Peru or to Alfredo in general? Please fire away. You have the chance now to speak to an absolute
Yes,
expert.
please.
Hello. Thank you, Alfredo. That was an excellent presentation. My main question is, I have heard of the problems of the amount of people that are let into Machu Picchu daily. Do you have the tickets pre-bought for your clients or your tours?
Hi, David. Thank you for your question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, most of the clients ask about pre-book tickets. To be honest, that's not a possibility. Right now, the platform who distributes the Machu Picchu tickets and the Inca Trail tickets is being managed by the government and is actually first serve basis. So as soon as we have confirmation from your clients that they are willing to go ahead with the booking, that's when we can purchase the tickets, because we need passport information, number, of course, names, because these tickets are non-refundable, are not we cannot transfer them to any other of the guests. So unfortunately, it's very strict in that sense. But just to give you an overview of what is happening in Machu Picchu right now, daily we have 5,000 tickets to visit the citadel. That's between normal tickets to visit Machu Picchu and the Inca Trail. So those 5,000 tickets right now are being in high demand, okay? Because of course, Peru is very stable right now as a destination. We're receiving more and more visitors. So the government has been very strict. They are not going to open to more to have more capacity in the citadel. So actually that's good for in terms of conservation. But that actually make us to work even closer to you, to have confirmations even faster than before. So normally I would recommend to book a trip to Machu Picchu at least 45 to 60 days in advance, because that's when we can still find availability. I'm talking about high season that right now is from May till November. In the low season is not a problem, but right now, if we want to secure, let's say, because we have circuits, which is a very important topic, we don't have that much of time to explain that. But if you want the best circuits for your clients, I would recommend to book it as soon as you can and with much anticipation than before.
But you do get them beforehand.
We can get as soon as you give us the okay to go ahead, we can book them. Otherwise, we cannot pre-book or hold them for amount of time.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Any other questions concerning Peru? No? Okay, then I will hand over to Pedro. And for the German speakers amongst us, it's, I think, interesting for you to know that Pedro and also some of his colleagues are very good German speakers. I had to say that, Pedro. So you can even communicate in German if you wish to. Then over to you, Pedro. Nice to have you here today.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. I'm saying good morning because it's 9:30 here in Bolivia, in the south part of the world. I'm standing today from La Paz, not the capital of the country, but the head of the government. So I'm thrilled to be here today because I am going to be presenting the destination. So just let me choose my screen here. Let me know if you can see the presentation, all right?
Yes, we can see your presentation.
Cool. So this is welcome to Bolivia. Let me see here. So welcome to Bolivia. So this is an amazing destination, a country located in the heart of South America, a unique, real living culture filled with colors, music, good vibes. From the deep Amazon rainforest to the highlands and majestic mountains from the Andes. Just as Alfredo mentioned before, Bolivia and Peru are neighbor countries, brother countries in a way. We share a lot of culture in common, and both destinations are quite easy to combine. I'm going to present our managing team in the office in Bolivia, Rodrigo, our director, me, Pedro, who is based, I'm based in La Paz, and my brother, Horacio, who is based in Santa Cruz. Magri is a family business. I'm part of the third generation of the company along with my brother, Horacio, and we are very, very passionate about our country. Therefore, we are working here for almost 15 years now, and the company itself has become 50 years. 52 actually this year. Magri Turismo embodies the spirit of adventure, forged over 5 decades of excellence. As pioneers in Bolivia travels industry, we stand tall, driven by a constant commitment to delivering unparalleled journeys. Our mission echoes with a mission of superior quality, safety, and boundless customer delight, ensuring that every voyage with us is a testament of unforgettable experiences. And working with us because we are very focused on safety and high quality services, as we are also very into responsible travel, and we do have a dedicated team to work along with each one of you. For our unique selling points, of course, our experience is very important, 52 years already. Therefore, trust, stability, and expert navigation in Bolivia tourism nationwide. And we have access to both mainstream and off the beaten path experiences throughout the whole country. We work with personalized tour planning, flexible and tailored travel that aligns with your individual preferences, broad distinctive destination offerings, and diversity in landscape, culture, and historic themes, focused always in sustainability and ethical guidelines. As mentioned also before by Alfredo, and as we are part of the Condor Travel family, we hold, along with them, the certification with Preferred by Nature, which is a certification of a sustainable company. And you may ask yourself, why Bolivia? Why this country? No, not many information about Bolivia, actually. But to journey through Bolivia is to step into a living story where time, culture, and nature intervene in harmony. Bolivia is a rich cultural tapestry, reveals itself in ancient traditions, music, and colors that speak to the soul, while breathtaking landscapes, so vast and so surreal that seem otherworldly, ignite a sense of wonder at every horizon. Each moment brings unique experiences, from sacred ruins whispering from the wisdom and civilizations in the past to the bustling markets alive with the rhythm of the daily life. Flavors as bold as the land itself invite discovery, while the warmth of Bolivian hospitality turns strangers into friends. And through all this, Bolivia becomes an unforgettable, adventurous destination. Bolivia is a hidden gem, yet to be discovered. It's a blending of ancient traditions with modern aspirations, offering and captivating natural wonders at every turn, ready to ignite the soul and imaginations of its visitors that become, at least for a while, a Bolivian. As part of this wonderful country, stays forever in each visitor. You can enjoy the picture right now. For example, is the most iconic destination in terms of tourism of Bolivia, Uyuni Salt Flats. No, it's now trendy worldwide, and it's very famous because pictures like this, travelers go from all around the world, arrive into Bolivia, and go directly to Uyuni, mostly to take amazing pictures. But we have to keep in mind that there are two main seasons to travel to Bolivia, and especially to Uyuni. The dry season that runs from April to October, and the rainy season that runs from November to March. More or less, it can change a little bit because we cannot manage the weather yet. No, and actually, the rainy season is the high season. No, people from all around the world are willing to come to Bolivia and to Uyuni to take these amazing pictures with the reflection of the stars and the water on the salt flats. Therefore, we recommend to book at least 6 months in advance for the rainy season, just to secure your spot. I'm going to show you one of the two most popular tours that we operate within Bolivia. The first one is called The Highlights of Bolivia. It's a 13-day, 12 nights visit starting in Santa Cruz City, which is in the lowlands, actually, and visiting places like Misiones Jesuitas, Sucre, our capital, Potosí, Uyuni, La Paz City, and Lake Titicaca. This tour is special because it visits UNESCO World Heritage sites like the Jesuit missions, like the city of Sucre and the city of Potosí, and also the ancient ruins of Tiahuanaco, a culture that was living close to Lake Titicaca hundreds of years before the Inca Empire was born. Of course, Uyuni Salt Flats, the largest in the world. Actually, it has become now not only for tourism, but also in terms of geopolitical interest, because it holds the largest lithium reserves in the world. Then La Paz, that is a city that will take your breath away, a city surrounded by mountains, where you can have amazing views from the city while traveling in the public transportation. That is actually a cable car. The largest cable car system in the world is our public transportation. we do not have any subways or undergrounds because of the topographic situation of La Paz. It's impossible to build something like this. So we have decided to build it on top. And ending the tour again in Lake Titicaca, which is the highest navigable lake in the world that we share also with Peru. 40% of the lake is in Bolivia, 60% of the lake is in Peru. The most attractive part of Bolivian lake is that we have two main islands, Sun Island and the Moon Island. The Sun Island actually is quite important for the Inca culture because it's believed that the founders of the Inca Empire were born in Isla del Sol, Manco Cápac and Mama Oc. Our second tour, a shorter one, 6 days, 5 nights, is one of our bestsellers that includes a visit and starts and ends in La Paz, and of course visiting Uyuni Salt Flats, Lake Titicaca, and the Wonder City, La Paz. La Paz was named actually one of the 7 wonder cities in the world back in 2014 or 15, I'm not sure, but that's because of its unique topography, the living culture in the city, the mix of people that live in La Paz. No, people from all around the country are in Bolivia, in La Paz, and also you can find people from all around the world because since it's the head of the government, a lot of diplomatic offices are here as well. The highlights of these tours, of course, it's going to be to visit Uyuni Salt Flats, no? The white desert, 12,000 square kilometers of white desert. So if you're standing right in the middle of the Salt Flats and just start looking around, you will see nothing but white. La Paz, one of the 7 wonder cities, as I mentioned before, and Lake Titicaca, birthplace not only for the Inca civilization, but also other civilizations that developed around the lake as Tiahuanaco. In terms of accommodation, there are big chain hotels in the lowlands, in Santa Cruz, for example. No, it's the biggest and most important city in terms of economy. You can find chain hotels like Radisson, Hilton, Swiss Hotel, but in the rest of the country, in Sucre, in Potosí, in La Paz, in Lake Titicaca, you will find smaller hotels, which are also very nice and very high quality, but more oriented as a boutique hotel. You know, in Lake Titicaca, in Sun Island, we operate also our own eco lodge. It's called Eco Lodge La Estancia, which is a natural hotel built respecting the local architecture, using local materials, with amazing views of the lake and the Andes. We are a company that is committed to sustainable tourism. We are committed to sustainable tourism, ensuring responsible operations and compliance with global sustainability standards through annual evaluations. Certified along with the Condor family as a sustainable company, so we can ensure a positive and meaningful impact of each visitor while in Bolivia, not only in the Andean region, but also in the Amazon rainforest. We are running also a very nice project that is called Yuruma, which is actually adventures in the jungle. No? The picture you see over there is some tree tents, so we can sleep there. And if we are lucky enough, we're going to see jaguar footprints the next morning. Of course, it's completely safe, don't worry. The animals are more afraid of us than we are of them. And also in the island, in Sun Island, along with Eco Lodge La Estancia, we have our very important, our main sustainable project, no? Because we involve a lot of working with local communities. We hire and provide training to local staff. Of course, we pay competitive wages. We have activities that are cultural immersion and exchange. So customers can participate in activities along with local community, such as visiting their homes, learning how they live, how they work the soil. We are also helping developing local businesses. No? So people in the island provide services for the hotel, like transportations or food provisions. So it's a 360 degrees vision of how the business should work. We are also cooperating with the local community, with women particularly, to recover ancient traditions as weaving and knitting Andean textiles. Through the textiles, a lot of stories are being told, and due to the modern world and all the commerce and the speed of the world, these cultural things have been getting lost. So we thought, as a good part of this project, we should promote to recover and to maintain this tradition alive. Here's a short time lapse of Uyuni, something that you will see, of course, in a larger time. This is just a sunset sequence, a time lapse that shortens the breathtaking experience of the joy that you can have in Uyuni salt flats at the end of the day and the beginning of the night, while enjoying a hot beverage, a good whiskey, if you rather. And later, during the night tours for stargazing, where you feel floating throughout the galaxies, something you won't want to miss and will never forget. And here our contact information. You can visit our website or contact us through this email. It will go directly to the managing team, so we will be in touch directly with you. Also, in the first slides, you have also our contacts with telephone numbers and direct emails, and we will be very, very glad to receive your questions, your emails, and hopefully start selling these amazing destinations together.